Hey students, we hope that you guys enjoyed your small group Zoom calls. We want you to know that we have some of the best small group leaders in the world.
And guys, we believe that here at Family Church Student Ministry, small groups or Zoom groups are the best way that you guys can stay connected.
I heard those 7th grade girls from the Gardens campus were getting a little bit rowdy today.
But it was nothing compared to what we heard about the 10th grade guys at our downtown campus.
That's true. All right, guys, we're going to transition to our game that we're going to play before our Friday night live event. The game is called Do You Know Your Student Pastor?
And listen. I have all of our student pastors, actually all of our pastors at any campus, at any church, on speed dial, so I think I'm going to win this game.
But you won't have enough time to actually text them, because the way the game is played is I'm going to share a fun fact about a certain student pastor, and Jake here is going to guess on who he thinks that fun fact belongs to, and we want you guys at home to put your guesses in the comments after I share the fun fact of who it belongs to. All right? Does that make sense? All right.
All right, here we go.
You ready?
I'm born ready.
For the first fun fact, this student pastor is a chronic sleepwalker. He's been found peeing in the middle of his room.
I've already got a great idea of who this is. Keep going.
He's been caught playing piano on another person's back. He's been caught taking a shower, and he's not known about any of this till the next morning. Who is it?
Okay, Andrew, that kind of sounds like something that people do out in the farms. So Tyler Andrews.
That is exactly right. That is Pastor Tyler Andrews. I don't know if that's a little stereotypical, but that was a great guess. All right, this next person, this is a student minister, okay? They have once been recruited to join the circus. The key word is recruited.
Okay, recruited. I think for you to be in the circus, you're going to have like a special talent. And one day I showed up to Garrett Haywood's house, and he was tight roping. If you know anything about Garrett Haywood, he can't really see that well. That's a pretty cool talent. I'm going with Garrett Haywood.
That is incorrect. The answer is actually Miss Sabrina Milling.
No way, dude. This game's rigged.
It's true.
Okay,
it's true. I'm telling you, she is talented.
Go to
All
the
right,
next one.
this next one. Fun fact. This student pastor once ran 30 miles in one day. I don't even know if that's possible.
Okay, well, I know that this actually isn't a student pastor. It's a student pastor's wife, Emerald Kolar.
That's actually not how the game is played. The game is called Do You Know Your Student Pastor?
But we don't have anyone on our student ministry staff that's that athletic that could do that.
They probably shared this from back when they were younger. The correct answer is actually Matthew Champion.
Okay, dude, I didn't know this was high school fun fact.
You're not doing too well in this game. All right, so I'm going to give you an easy one. All right, this is the best looking student pastor that we have on the team. All right, this one's easy.
Okay, well, I specifically requested a better-looking co-host, so I know it's not you. So I'm going to go with, what's that guy's name out at the Sherbrooke campus? Brian Stebbins forgets it. Jake Kimball, right here, me. I'm the best looking.
That is actually the correct answer. All right, students, we hope you guys enjoyed this game with us again. We're going to go back and look through the comments to see who got the most right. So we're going to go ahead and transition over to our Friday Night Live event.
Bum, bum, bum. Welcome, students. This is Friday Night Live, and I am your host, Trey Stewart. We got a great night planned for you. We got a lot of different segments. Our student pastors may go down in history as the greatest Friday night host and guest and actors and actresses in history. We got a lot of cool things going on. I want you to go ahead and comment in the section that has comments. What your favorite drink is. Mine is Dr. Pepper. Go ahead and comment that. We want you to go grab that drink. We want you to grab a snack, and we want you to enjoy the show. For our first segment, man, it is a doozy. However, Pastor Jimmy has asked us to talk about what we're thankful for. So we thought we'd spend this time to write some thank you letters to a lot of different people, places, and things, and show them how thankful we are for them. Check it out. But before we get started, I thought we could set the tone with a little music. So, let's get started. Thank you, coronavirus, for showing us how someone in China eating bat soup can cancel March Madness. Seriously, how do those things match up? Come
on. Thank you, online school, for still letting me get in trouble from my teachers while sitting in my bedroom.
Thank you, Netflix, for giving us Tiger King. Something that we can hate more than the coronavirus. Seriously, that show is the worst.
Thank you, Taco Bell, for sending me an email about your safety precautions concerning coronavirus. Too bad it took a worldwide pandemic for you to make things more healthy. All I wanted was a burrito.
Thank you to the prom planning committee for planning a great dance that I won't be able to attend.
Thank you, Netflix, for always asking me if I'm still watching. I'm in quarantine. Of course I'm still watching.
Thank you, social distancing. I didn't wear deodorant anyway.
Thank you, hand sanitizer, for only killing 99% of germs. What about the 1%?
Thank you, TikTok, for showing me that white people really can't dance.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence.
Thank you. Forget it. I don't need to write this. Thank you, Family Church students, for being awesome. We love you. Man, I am so thankful. And aren't you thankful for those things as well? I mean, Taco Bell. Aren't we all thankful for that? Go ahead and write a few things that you're thankful for in the comments. We'd love to hear what you're thankful for as well. Our next segment, man, this one's incredible. We've asked far and wide, and by far and wide, I mean all across Family Church Downtown's office space. I wouldn't call these people old, but I would call them boomers. So let's transition to our next segment. Okay, boomer.
I'm not gonna know any of this. You know that.
Whatever you say, boomer. Okay.
Sorry, my recall's really slow.
Whatever you say, boomer. Okay.
Here is
Okay.
the first one.
Snapchat.
There you go.
Look
Hey,
at that!
there you go.
I'm in today.
You got one. Number one.
Post Malone.
Hey, there
Man,
you go.
it's only a mug like that with that many tattoos on his face like that, man. I know that guy.
Oh, I listened to him with
Do you?
yes, with Landon.
Oh, you're sixth grader.
Yes. Post Malone.
There you go.
I got nothing.
No idea.
No idea.
Any guess?
Nope.
Do you know what he's from?
Nope.
Never seen him before.
Nope.
That's a singer. She got a famous daddy, and he sings "Achy Breaky Heart," and her name is. I'm riding to my daddy's coattails because I got no talent, girl.
Why'd you show me that picture? Couldn't you show me something else? I don't know who that guy is. I don't know.
Do you want to know what show it's from?
What show's it from?
I'm asking you.
I do want to know. I don't know. What show?
Avatar, The Last Airbender. Never seen it?
No.
Girls never watched it?
No. We watch some other stuff.
He is a famous video game player. Probably the most famous video game player.
That's another reason for me to not know him. Has he written any books? That's what I want to know.
No, he is not. His name is Ninja.
Never heard of him.
What is his name?
I have no idea.
No idea.
No idea.
What sport does he play?
Basketball?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a start. What is this the symbol of?
Bolé.
No. Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Well, that,
aka the Greek Freak.
I've never heard of him.
He's the MVP of the NBA.
I'm sorry, Giannis, Greek freak. Oh, I don't have any idea who that is.
You got a guess?
Matt Seymour.
Whatever you say, Boomer. Okay, okay.
There you go.
You got anything harder?
Okay, Boomer. Whatever you have. Whatever. All right. Man, that was a great segment. But this next one is one of my personal favorites. We had to dig through the Twitterverse and find your tweets. Yes, students, I'm talking about you. The meanest tweets that you have tweeted about your student pastors and student ministry leaders. You thought you were safe, but we're about to expose you. So this next segment is called Mean Tweets.
All right, this mean tweet comes from Angel Cañon. Cliff looks like the homeless bearded man who slipped through the cracks into ministry and everyone was like, okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
This mean tweet comes from Will Tarman. Why does Garrett always act like he's blind when he's really not? That's just not cool for all the real blind people out there. Not even reading this right now, it's just a blank screen, so joke's on you.
All right, this mean tweet is from Ethan Harden. He said, Andrew looks like Timon from The Lion King, but with glasses. Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase.
Macy Sheely tweets, I feel like if you went to lunch with Sabrina, she would only order a hot tea and maybe some toast. Definitely not an entree though. That happened one time, Macy.
Jackson Worley tweets, when Tyler gets home every day, he says, honey, I'm home, even if no one's there.
All right, this mean tweet comes from Val Goulian. Brian looks like the guy who rooted against Remember the Titans in the championship game. I could see that.
Steven Scroggins tweets, why does Trey look like he's always trying to squeeze out a fart without it making any noise? I'm just a gassy person, bro.
Tristan Stewart's mean tweet. Conspiracy theory, Garrett is just a giant hamster controlling a robot. As long as the hamster's not blind, I think we're good.
Josh Weatherspoon tweets, Tyler looks like Lord Voldemort, but with hair.
All right, this mean tweet is from Joanna Agrinsoni. Joanna says, Pastor Cliff is basically the Christian Pitbull. Dale.
That's ice cold. Speaking of ice, speaking of cold, this next segment, we told you guys we were going to have a special character from camp reappear for our special segment, Cold as Ice. With no further ado, let me introduce you to Bobby Boucher, or Billy Boucher, his brother. We're about to find out. Here we go. Welcome to Cold as Ice.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love.
Today we're going to be interviewing a very special character from camp. You know him, you love him, Mr. Bobby Boucher. Come on in, Bobby.
Pastor Trey, you didn't say anything about an ice bath.
Well, let's go ahead and get in.
You didn't say anything about this.
Okay, come on, Bobby. You can just put your legs in real quick. Oh my, sweet. You actually, Bobby, it's not that bad.
Pastor Trey, I can't feel my legs.
It's okay. You really won't feel them in about a minute. So, students, we have some questions that you all submitted from camp last summer, and Bobby, it's okay. And we're gonna ask Bobby some questions that you asked. Yes, Bobby.
Just ask the question, Pastor Trey.
Okay, Bobby, the first question is, do you think a hot dog is a sandwich?
Pastor Trey, everybody knows that a hot dog is not a sandwich. Everybody knows that it's the cousin of the pretzel.
Cousin of the pretzel, what do you mean by that?
It hails from Germany.
From Germany? Have you ever been to Germany, Bobby?
Pastor Trey, it feels like tiny little men are stabbing my feet. Pastor Trey, I really want to cry right now.
It's okay, Bobby. You can cry on camera. Real men cry. Bobby, what is your favorite Avenger?
Everybody knows my favorite Avenger is Captain Insano.
Captain Insano. That's not an Avenger.
Yes, it is, Pastor Trey.
No, Bobby. It's not. Do you even have television at your home? Or is it just a bunch of gators and your mama?
No, Mama lets me watch TV from 2:30 to 5:30 every day.
So Captain Insano, he's not an Avenger, though.
He is. He occurred in the prequel before Iron Man.
There was no Avengers before Iron Man, Bobby.
Yes, it was. It was called Captain Insano and the Revenge of the Taliban.
I've never heard of that movie.
Well, you should look it up. It's an American classic.
What, is it on Netflix?
No, Mama says Netflix is the devil.
The devil?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's what Mama says, Pastor Trey.
All right, Bobby, for these next set of questions, let's go ahead and get waist deep, all right? Let's go ahead and get waist deep.
Okay, Pastor Trey.
Come on in. We're going to go together. 1, 2, 3. All right, and this was a question submitted by someone from our Gardens campus.
Okay, Pastor Trey.
Okay. It was, I heard you played high school with Pastor Jimmy and Pastor Derek.
Oh yes, Pastor Trey. We played football, but they were my water boys back in the day. They were pretty good, but I taught them everything that they know.
They were your water boy?
Yes, sir.
Well, would you look at that? Did they bring you anything other than water?
They brought me ice cold water, Pastor Trey.
Ice cold water, wow. That's so interesting, Bobby.
Pastor Trey, I've lost all feeling in my legs and torso.
It's so cold. It's so cold.
Pastor Trey, please ask the next question.
Okay. So Pastor Derek and Pastor Jimmy, did they look the same back then as they do now?
Yes, Pastor Trey, they had lots of hair.
Lots of hair?
Yes, looked like a koala on a head. Mama always said that they were very handsome.
Very handsome?
Yes, Pastor Trey.
Did your mama know them?
Yes, she always came to the games.
Who do you think would win in a fight, a taco or a grilled cheese?
Pastor Trey, everybody knows a taco will win because Mama invented the taco.
Well, Mama did not invent tacos.
Yes, she did, Pastor Trey, and you better shut up about my mama.
Ow.
Oh my God! Pastor Trey, I just have to get out.
Bobby, you can't leave me. We're in the middle of the interview.
Yeah, Pastor Trey, I can't walk.
Hey students, this is Cold as Ice. Remember to log back on tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. We'll see you there for our morning devotion. Love you guys. See you next time. Go in, Bob.
I'm sorry.
Where did your accent go, Bobby?
I'm sorry. We'll do that again. My bad.
Mother. Santa Maria.
I literally think I've done permanent damage to something.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love.
Man, can you believe it? It's over. Friday Night Live is over. Hearts are broken. Dreams are shattered. But man, what an incredible night we had tonight. That ice tub looked pretty cold. It looked cold as ice. So thankful I didn't have to jump in there. Just kidding. That was me. It was very cold. However, our time is up. House party is still going on, but that's all for tonight. This is me signing off on Friday Night Live. Remember to join us tomorrow, same place. However, it'll be at 11 a.m. for our devotional. And always remember, you don't have to leave the house to have a good time. We'll bring a good time home to you. See y'all tomorrow.
You ain't gotta leave the house to have a good time. I'm gonna bring the good time home to you. We'll have a